Nigerians have been complaining seriously
Order,
about the price hike of airline and finding it very difficult to travel from one destination to the other.
Take your seat.
Mr. President, can you believe it that from Abuja to Lagos ranges from 400 to 650,000, and then from here to Enugu is about 500,000. Even from here to Ilorin is about 450,000. When we noticed all this, the committee, we decided to even investigate further. And we now find out that cut across, people cannot afford to travel. And looking at the festive period that is coming up now, Mr. President, it is important we wave in to help Nigerians because of this festive period that is coming, that people who want to move from one place to the other, particularly since our road is becoming a bit difficult to travel on. Mr. President, we decided to interact with the airline owners. They also have one or two things, but we've not called them formally. Maybe after the Senate has decided, we can now invite them to know why the price is so high like this, and then we can now insist that go and bring down your price, because we don't want a situation that by the time from 20th, 21st, 22nd, they will now be saying traveling from here to Enugu will be 1 million naira. That's the prayer. So, to invite them, yeah. Okay. Maybe. Mr. President, the prayer is just that we need to invite the stakeholders, particularly the airline owners and our agency, for us to interact, because like one of my colleagues said, 150,000 is what he paid for here to Enugu. But yesterday when he was buying his ticket, he paid 500,000. Yesterday, my own experience, I was with Cyril at the airport yesterday. When he got his flight for 560,000 from Lagos to Abuja, at that time I was just laughing because mine was about 400. So, Mr. President, we need to take a very immediate decision before the festive period so that Nigerians will be able to have easy Xmas and be happy, and it will make we can help them to enable them to travel from one place to the other. So that we need urgently to call the AOL, that's Association of Airline Owner and Fund and NCAA, to interact with them before the festive period. I so move, sir.
What you are talking about? No, I support the motion, but give me an opportunity to explain to you. Give me opportunity to. I support the motion, but I have to have some explanation to Mr. President. Mr. President, I think this motion that he brought, it looked nice on the surface, but it does not work for the airline owners. It's not going to work because this is a law of demand and supply. The spare parts are costly, everything is very high, and you cannot put the life of our citizens. No, it must go. It must go. But, okay, I'll take back that. An airfare from here to Lagos costing above 500,000 naira is too exorbitant. Just one way, not even round trip, is too exorbitant. As you rightly said, when the synopsis of the motion was given, that the minimum wage for Nigerians is 70,000 naira. It means a civil servant will have to save 5 months' salary or even 6 months' salary before he could afford one-way ticket to Lagos. And in going to Kebbi myself, I have to spend close to about 700,000 naira. Mr. President, this is unaffordable. And there has not been corresponding increase in aviation fuel. There has not been corresponding increase in the airport charges from either FAN, NCAA, or Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. So we need
to summon all the stakeholders and question them on why this hike is announced. And not only that, Mr. President, we need to halt this increase in order to save Nigerians from exploitation. Mr. President, it is normal for airlines at the end of the year to increase fares, but not as it is announced today. Increase of 10 to 15% is understandable, but not increase of over 200%.
Just this morning, I called my personal assistant to get a ticket for me for 13th of December from Abuja to Enugu. And shockingly, Mr. President, the cost for one-way ticket from Abuja to Enugu is 500,000 naira for Airpeace and 460,000 naira for Ibom Air. Mr. President, this is unheard of. This is unheard of. This is over 400% increment at a go. We never had it this way, Mr. President. And that takes us to the question to the Ministry of Aviation of Federal Republic of Nigeria. When are we going to have back our Nigeria Air? If countries like Ghana can have Ghana Air, Ivory Coast have theirs, other countries have theirs, when will Nigeria have our own public transport system?
We should, as a matter of urgency, invite the relevant stakeholders in the aviation industry, including the Minister of Aviation, NCA, and FAN and others, to a closed-door meeting with the Senate to discuss the abysmal rise in airfares, to avoid exploitation of Nigerians, and also to alleviate the suffering of people and avoid disruption in travel during this Christmas period. And that this should be done immediately. Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. So we believe that this should be done this week.